So a tightrope clearly defines two sides. One side being what people think it means to eat healthy, and another side being what it actually means to eat healthy. People who are trying to eat healthy would say, okay, I'll pick yogurt over chips one day. But did you know that if you pick yogurt and it's the wrong type of yogurt, it could actually be worse for you than the chips? Now I'm here to show you this line, and for you to decide to eat healthy, not just for you, but for your families also, for you to influence them. My family chose to eat organically this past summer. We started with our meats and our vegetables and our fruits, and now we even have a garden in our kitchen. And today, I want to explain to you what it means to eat organically and the differences between conventional and organic eating. Now, taking a step closer to the line is understanding what it means to eat organically. According to eatright.org, which I accessed on November 11th, it said that meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy all need to be from animals who have not been given fertilizers, pesticides, or by antibiotics. Now, antibiotics is most important because if your food is being given antibiotics, you're eating the antibiotics. What may have been a simple ear infection and an easy fix isn't a fix to you anymore because your body's now immune. Also, organic plant and foods must be grown without any fertilizers or conventional pesticides. Also, there must be a government-approved certifier who comes to the farm who will check and make sure all these guidelines are being followed. Now, for the USDA, there's a few different labels. You'll see this, which is the United States Department of Agriculture, on two different types of food. One, if it's 100% organic, which means obviously everything is organic in it. Two, if there's 95% or more that's organic. But what you won't see this label on is if it says made with organic ingredients, because it's only 70 to 94%. But you can also see if there's other labels like made with all natural ingredients. That really doesn't tell you much about what you're eating, and it has nothing to do with eating organically. Now, there are a few arguments against organic eating, but there's a lot of risks in conventional eating. First, the cost. Yes, organic eating does cost more. But if you think about it, mass production is what makes it less. So with the quality or the price going down, the quality also goes down. Is your dollar really worth that quality? I think so. Now, nutrition. According to the Pesticide Action Network of North America, posted on September 5th by Stephanie Watson, the USDA posted an article saying that Stanford University did a study and said that there was no nutritional value difference between conventional and organic eating. But this was only based on the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency laws, which everyone must follow, and they have a specific limit to the amount of pesticides on your food. Now, it's of each pesticide, not of the total pesticides. So you can have 4 or 5 different pesticides on there as long as they don't overgo that one limit. Now, also, shocking statistics by the Pesticide Action Network of North America. They were also tested for the Center of Disease Control, and they found that 97% of Americans were tested and had a neurotoxin in their urine. Now, this toxin was from the most commonly used pesticide in your food. And this was also a toxin that's been banned in household cleaning products because of its connection to children with ADHD. They also tested and found that 99% of Americans tested positive for DDT detergents, which have not been used since 1972 because of the risks for women and children to become 5 times more likely to skin cancer. The Rondale newspaper posted the 15 grossest foods that you could eat. Now, a few of them are milk. One, because there's a hormone in it called RBST, which scientists link to prostate, breast, and colon cancer. Also, factory farmed meat, which, because it's soaked in an ammonia bath, which is a poisonous substance, it's soaked in it to become clean for you to eat. Also, non-organic apples. Like I said, the amounts of pesticides on them, it's not based on the limit, it's called the amounts. Now, there's many pros that I believe outweigh these cons and the risks. First, cost effective. I understand it is, we're college students. It's hard when everything's so expensive. But I buy my milk organically here on campus. Well, I go to Walmart. But you can find foods like these that are the same price that you can swap out for those non-organic foods. Also, Eating Well magazine posts a monthly list of the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. So there's foods out there that you can swap out. The Dirty Dozen is the 12 foods that you should definitely swap out for conventional foods. And the Clean 15 are foods that not necessarily good for you, but they're better for you than obviously the Dirty Dozen. And that study I said, where Stanford University by Stephanie Watson claimed that there was no nutritional difference, they also said that there is a difference in food safety. They said that organic foods are 30% less likely to have 30% lower amounts of pesticide residue left on your foods, and that chicken and pork have 1/3 less antibiotic-resistant bacteria left on your foods. Now, if there's any doubts about what the organics can do, the Pesticide Action Network, also accessed on November 11th, said that organic farms produced more than $20 billion worth of pesticide-free food in 2007. Now, since then, it's had an annual growth rate of 20%. In conclusion, I want you to reduce your risk, not only for you, but for your family too. Now that you know the difference between organically and conventionally, you know and understand what eating organically means. Now, I wasn't able to provide everyone with organic milk today, but I left that to our judges, for them to take their first step over their line and try organic eating.